Now, Johannesburg is expected to run out of waste landfill sites in less than a decade. Pikitup hosted the Johannesburg Waste Summit 2015, aiming to bring together stakeholders to address the challenges facing the waste management sector. Nair, the managing director of Pikitup, joins us now in studio. Good to see you. Amanda, thanks for coming in. All right, so what challenges have you faced with waste projects?
Well, I think I was just listening into some of what you've done this morning. You've done the weather, you've done traffic, and these are issues that, while we take for granted as a society, I don't think we've internalized adequately the effect of what we do in our daily behavior, the effect of climate change, the effect of our behavior like driving cars, disposing of waste in terms of our natural resource base. So the biggest challenge that we face as a society globally is the fact that we generate huge volumes of waste, particularly in environments where we haven't developed a deep understanding of our ecological footprint. And we're generating all this waste that goes onto the landfill sites. This waste that we generate is generated not by we or them. It's you and I. It's people. It's everybody that's listening in this morning. And we lack a consciousness of our behaviors, of our patterns of consumption, and the need to then start to change how we do things to reduce the volumes of waste that we're producing.
So you've got these huge volumes of waste, which obviously leads to illegal dump sites, and that is obviously a massive and major challenge. How do you deal with illegal dumping?
Well, we've tried to develop certain kind of projects in order to clean illegal dumping, but the solution is not to clean. The solution is not for Pikitup to go out there and clear an illegal dumping spot or an illegal dump site. The solution is to change behavior at the outset. So, the sort of mantra of the waste management sector now is reduce, reuse, and recycle. So we want people to consciously start to minimize the kinds of volumes that they're generating within their private environments, be their business, households, schools, universities, the whole of society at large, at every level of people who participate in daily activities, as we work, as we play. People ought to be mindful of the fact that they are generating waste on a daily basis. In the city of Joburg, we generate 6,000 tons per day.
On a daily basis,
6,000 On a daily
tons.
basis. We're dealing with about 2 billion tons of waste per annum in the city. Pikitup has got 4 landfill sites, mostly located in the south of the city. And as you've correctly pointed out, within 8 to 10 years, our landfill airspace will have depleted. So the call for us to ensure that we are reducing the volumes to landfill is extremely urgent. And associated with that is the supply side of waste. So, our manufacturers, our producers, we're calling on them to also be mindful of the way in which they package products that come into the market, because that's a key area as well that contributes towards the generation of tonnages.
Is there not new innovative ways of trying to deal with waste products?
Well, the way to deal with it, we believe at Pikitup, is to recycle, reuse. It's a notion again about the fact that waste has value. And you'll see every day on the streets of Johannesburg our trolley pushers that come around to your home and my home and rummage through our bins. And it's big business. And what it tells us is there's value in waste. So the whole recycling movement is gathering momentum. And to the extent that we can drive a thinking that there is value in waste and people begin to recycle actively will help us to reduce volumes.
Well, I just have to interrupt you because on the screen we're watching a fashion show. Now, that's not Joburg Fashion Week. We're not making a mistake. You actually had a fashion show at the summit, and you were just showing how garments can be made from recycled material.
Yes, what we're seeing now on the screen are creations from people like Clive Rundle, David Tlali, Marion Fassler, put together by Naked Ape for us. And, in the fashion industry, they don't talk about minimizing and reducing and recycling. They talk about repurposing.
Oh, I like that.
So these are garments that have been made, used, etc., and they've been taken and they've been redone and repurposed. And we put together this fashion show together with an enormously talented group of people. The one that you're currently looking at is not a professional model. This is a street picker a litter picker from
Oh,
our
wow.
depots.
Yeah.
And you'll see that one that just went through now. It was made of Milo wrappings.
Yes.
And these are garments that were put together by our depot staff, together with our depot teams who designed them out of waste material.
That is fantastic.
It was just completely amazing.
I love that. I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. But listen, keep this up. It's finished. I imagine the summit is over now.
It was finished yesterday.
finished
We
yesterday.
developed a summit declaration
Good.
and resolutions from the summit,
Excellent.
which are available for the media, and we've
On the
put it
website.
out. Absolutely.
On the pikitup.co.za.
ZA.
Okay.
And we have put it out to the media.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Thanks very much for joining us here on the program. Amanda Nair is the MD of Pikitup, talking to us about this Johannesburg Waste Summit that was held these last few days. All right, let's